today on NYSE Floor Talk here at Exchange in Miami Beach is Dave Mazza. He is the Chief Strategy Officer at Roundhill Investments. Dave, it's always wonderful to see you. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. So now tell me, what investor outcome or problem do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the need for producing income. It's fascinating. You'd think actually with the ability to earn income from cash, which we haven't had in decades, that people would say, hey, we're okay with income. But more than ever, we're hearing from clients of all types, even younger clients, that they have a persistent need for income along with the ability to grow their portfolios.
Okay, so tell me, how are you helping investors with this?
Well, the one thing that we're helping investors with is really trying to educate them on the different types of income strategies, right? So some folks are just always going to be gravitating toward the highest yield possible, and maybe that makes sense, maybe that's of interest. But really what we're focusing is on quality income and the ability of income growth. So we all know the story about dividend aristocrats. These are companies that have increased their dividends for 25 years. But most recently, we've actually partnered with S&P Dow Jones on a product based off of one of their indexes that focuses on companies that have increased their dividends each and every year for 50 years. And those are the dividend monarchs.
All right, so tell me, what ETFs do you have for investors to consider?
Yeah, so the ETF that we would like investors to consider is the Kings ETF. So the Roundhill S&P Dividend Monarchs ETF, ticker KNGS. And this ETF is focused on those 36 companies that have consistently increased their dividends each and every year for 50 years. So many of these are household names. They've been through it all. They've been through ups and downs in the economy, recessions, wars, what have you, and they've consistently delivered for shareholders.
All right, and finally, tell me, where should investors go to learn more about these ETFs and also your outlook for 2024?
Yeah, happy to. So please go to roundhillinvestments.com. There you'll find information on all of our specific products and the research that we have to support them. And our outlook for 2024 actually remains constructive for the time being, right? Markets have been pretty strong thus far. I think as we get closer to the election, though, I think it would be prudent to expect some volatility coming out of stocks and even the bond market as well.
All right, well, Dave, always wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thank you for having me.